What's going on, guys? It's me, Shugashu. We are back with another umamusume video. This video, we are going to train Anime Collab Kitasan Black for the upcoming League of Heroes. And the first time we did Sakura Laura, well, it was kind of more of a, let me try out Sakura Laura, but here we are with Anime Collab Kita. Most of my inheritance, or not most, all my inheritance are on speed. As for the setup, don't really have a wise card for general, well, unless I use the Simply Rudolph, but that doesn't even have a copy. So I decided to just go with Taishin just to have a max limit break wise card. And then for the guts card, I know I've seen some people in like the CM using a no limit break Suzuka, so I was like, I'll give it a shot. Although in my off camera training I was doing 2-speed, to be honest. 2-speed, to be honest, so I just wanted to give that a shot. But that's pretty much a setup, one of each again. Still in love speed, Taishin, wise just to have a wise card. Tamama power, Super Creek stamina, Suzuka guts, and then borrowing the Tucker Bryan friend card. So, gonna get the run started. But before we do, we get started with the run and the comments. If you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There is a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you go down to search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join a circle. Then after that, head over to the comment section or the circle request channel in the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, let's get started with the run. Let me get the comments loaded. And that's it. That's all I got. But yeah, let me just get the comments loaded as I progress with the training. And the first comment, batch of comments, will be from Nova. And it says, turns out Lucky Mustard is back. Well, it's paid banner anyways. That's why I said paid Lucky Mustard. And that's why I said paid Lucky Mustard. If you're doing the paid banners. Next comment says, CN GFL2 just got an update including a paid banner for skins. So this is something they did in GFL 1, so I'm not too bothered by it. For the free-to-plays and the FOMO enjoyer, though, this is gonna be bad. Unfortunately, the pitchforks are out, and here's the drama on the situation. Am I surprised that there's drama? Nah, not really. People are freaking out over this and said that it is a problem worthy of review bombing. Yet all I can say is that a skin gacha is a skin gacha. Yep. It is just a skin gacha. Sure, the price tag is like $100 to $200 for pity, but it's an optional gacha. Very optional. Very optional, I'd say. Probably would... Let's just rest. I've played GFL 1 for years at this point and only have several of the premium gacha skins. Where the heck did Tucker Bryan go? It's not going to affect your gameplay more than your Gooner meter. True. Yet people are just blasting the situation like their house is on fire. This isn't even the Hoyo or Kuro community, and yet I feel like I can't tell them apart now. This won't impact my perception of the game, but it's just disheartening to see that these people will jump towards negativity the first chance they get. Can we borrow some Hoyo Hills or Kuro bots to come defend Micah? Nah, they'll probably just add on to the negativity. All I can say is that's pretty much how I feel about seeing drama on the other games. Hoyo games, Kuro, and any other games. It ain't gonna stop me from playing it. That's all I can say. Looks like 2 gold skills per card are the thing now. I think that's been a thing since about a year ago. About a year ago. Maybe a half a year to a year ago. Maybe. It feels like they were slowly adding that in, at least. Or maybe more towards closer to like the New Year's. When they did the Almanai and Simply Rudolph for like 8 months. About a year. Pretty close. But yeah, as long as I have the liberty to borrow these niche cards, I should be good. It's a gamble every 4 months to get copies of the friend group card. This time around got lucky with 3 LB Tucker. Who knows what happens? I don't know, with your carrot jewels and your card in hand, you seem pretty safe to me. Saw Vivlos card, I'm like, yes. Moving that to my collection. Probably not gonna see a Vivlos alt for another year at this rate. Let's see. Could be. Because if it's like what happened, well, at least in New Year's when they did released the event Marzensky card, and then the New Year's Marzensky outfit came out. That one was pretty fast. Who knows? Maybe because Vivlos got a card here, she'll get a summer alt next year? Who knows? Alice is coming soon, and I'm gonna say pull. Although I want to try her playstyle before I pull. Did you play the story or the event? The summer event? Because that would have given you a trial to her playstyle. I'm assume no, since you just said it that you want to try her playstyle, so I'm assume you didn't. Oops, I pressed OK instead of... Oops, it was so close to cancel, I pressed it. Trigger is one of those characters where I didn't pull because I find her gameplay kind of mid. I thought her gameplay was kind of fun. Also, rip Anby, I haven't used it for a good while now since the Burb team came out. Well, they haven't really done any electric weakness, unfortunately. But whenever an electric weakness comes, then we'll be fine. I do also want to use Swimsuit McQueen and Marzensky for the League of Heroes. The Marzensky one threw me off, but... oh. The runner wall is something I'd like to try out for once. I'm just putting Halloween Mayano into the oven on a daily auto run basis, so I do have a runner parent for long distance. Fair enough. I get it, Shushu. I was like that back in middle school where I just believe I'm a demon lord and my right hand is burning with the fire. With the fire of Hades, and I would hold my right hand and say the fires of Hades compels me to rage. No. I didn't go that far. I went as far as the looks, as in just the clothes, and well, I guess I can't really say grow up my hair because I grew up my hair longer than I did then. Um, and it was before when I was bouncing between music genres, whereas now it doesn't really, well, it doesn't necessarily matter because I don't listen to normal, not say normal, I don't listen to, I guess, Western music, so to speak. Only rover I somewhat built was Havoc, but don't need her now either. I don't think I completely built Havoc rover, which is funny, but for Spectro and Arrow I did. Paid Lucky Mustard sounds better. Well, that's only if you do the paid banners. And what was I gonna say? If you swipe, pretty much. We're gonna rest, I mean not rest, race next turn, so we're good. Wasn't Summer Ishin Flash meta for something? I believe it was long distance? I think so. I don't know if I'll have a chance to use her now that the CM is gone. Like I said, I believe it was for long distance. Take a quick look at her real quick, maybe. No, I believe I said it yesterday, but it was medium distance and Tokyo races. I remember that I did check it out yesterday. So it's kind of weird how I didn't remember that. Wait, why were you asking if I mentioned it? I believe she was good for medium distance with as long as it was Tokyo race, but it is what it is. I thought Teo was your favorite. Is she your favorite? I'm sensing NTR coming. This is how I know you don't remember stuff, because I've said it many times ever since season 3 ended. It's because many people ask, and I've always said Kita, but you never ask. So I don't know why you're questioning it. This is how I know you don't remember stuff from what I've said in the past. Whether I said it a couple times, many times, or a few times. This confirms it. It's kind of funny. I had my was it my suspicions, whatever the word is I'm looking for. I had a feeling that was the case, but this definitely confirms it, for me at least. Almanheim MLB is worth it if and only if he has funds for the anniversary. You really don't want to miss out on the Uma and the cards. That is true. That's why I said I'll give it a pass, just because you got MLB Almond Eye. I'm assuming this is about the Kazuki's polls. But it's questionable because I don't know how much he has left. But it seems like Kazuki did respond and says, well... Hold on. Oh. Well, I only have 10 carats left. But yeah, possible to get 20 to 30k carats on the anniversary itself. At least I'll be able to get guaranteed one. Well, if you say you can reach 30k, if you can, then I guess go for it. Then I guess it's okay, but like I said, it was questionable depending on how many you had left. But moving on, wait, that is the last one from Nova. So thank you, Nova, for all the comments, and Hazuki for replying. Appreciate it as always. Next comment is from, I should just probably do this. From Eugen. And the first one says monthly circle purge report. For top 5, 1 Nova 129 mil, and the rest are nowhere. 2 Eugen 107 mil. All those auto runs. All those auto runs had pushed Nova to the top for 2-3 months. 3 Nuz at 37 mil. That is a big gap. 4 Yuichi 28 mil, and 5 myself 25 mil. Almost been dropped in top 5 for being casual. Thank you. I'll admit the first half of July I kind of slacked. Like I was doing just 1 to 2 trainings a day. Then after that I started doing more trainings towards the end of July. So that's probably where I caught up. I'm assuming this is an honorable mention because it's 10th at Rick 17 mil, and it says got eaten by global ? Probably. But Rick responded saying, I have been chilling after upgrading most of my PvP team, also have been busy some days, and I also want to watch anime and read manga. The Prince of Tennis ain't gonna watch itself, and Sakura Card Captor. Joke's on you, I watch anime while playing games at the same time. And perfectly fine. Manga, though, I can understand that. Well, I actually can, you know, read a couple pages or do a couple turns. Read read a page you're on. It'll be a slow process, but nah, I haven't multitasked while reading manga, to be quite honest. Virus. Good race. Mares. Nova responded saying, alright, Shushu, from today onward, I am the sole survivor of this month's circle purge. You know, eventually I'm just gonna quietly just make you the leader. Just because of this. I'm just gonna quietly make you the leader. Nova responded to Rick saying, can you help me with Uma auto runs? I can't stop making parents. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Rick says, Nova's Uma videos when teach us how to be a whale. No, it's pretty self-explanatory how to be a whale. Now that you were spending and doing parent Uma runs, it's over for the rest of us in the circle. At least I can still enjoy the game and the songs. Uma songs are fire. They are good. They are good. Nova responded back saying, to be a whale is simple. Yep. But to be cost-effective whale is hard. I want to only whale on paid banners that give me what I want exactly. Whaling without brain is not my style. Regardless, still a whale. Just the evolution of my Uma days. To think I quit Uma for a year and came back to start doing CMs and parent runs. It's actually unbelievable. You could say it was a pretty good comeback. Slowly just got back into the game and then got into the CMs and parent runs. Do that. And then the next comment from Eugen says, less than 3,000 meters. Yes, you have concern related to some long distances like the Kikasho and Tenosho Spring, which 3,000 meters and 3,200 meters distance respectively. But if you take a closer look on it, it would drop to Arima specific, which is 2,500 meters. Yeah, if I'm thinking CM wise, I can only think of the Arima because Tenosha Spring is over. So kind of interesting. Because even though it says specialized, like I hate how it says. The thing I hated about that unique skill is how the fact it said less than 3,000, but it's still a long distance focus skill. That's the only thing that bothers me about it. I would rather have it. What was it for? Oh, it was for Cheval. I would rather just have it for leaders. Because then you would be able to use that Cheval, or you would at least get the better or added effect of the unique for other races rather than just the Arima, I guess. Quite tempting to pull for the banner, but still sad for no turbo release. Maybe they are right. The next good costume, it's either Halloween or Christmas turbo. I want a turbo can specialize in Arima. I don't know if that would be a thing. Would it? Because the only changes I've seen, like slight changes when it came to the aptitudes, was like the one that I remember off the top of my head was is Teo, because she normally just had a B for long distance, but for Festival Teo they just bumped it up to an A. So I don't know if they do that for Turbo. It could be a chance. He does have somewhat of a chance with her having an E, but I don't know. Other than that, thank you, Eugen, for all the comments, and Nova and Rick for replying. Next comment. Oh. Next comment is from Tanoki, and it says, monthly medal 3-star guaranteed as OG Falcon. No dupes, no complaints. Nova says, mine is dupe Ramino, but I got her to 4 stars, so this is a W. Oh, I forgot I could have done that. Should have enough. I should have enough. Normally I didn't, but I should have enough. But thank you, Tanoki, for the comment, and Nova for replying. Next comment is from Rick, and it says, I think I'll go for Gold Chip, Saiyan Sky, and Rice Shower in the League of Heroes. Fair enough. And then the last comment is from Kazuki, how's your Master's Challenge? Never started it. Why? Because I usually try and save it for a video. Usually in between the CM finals and round 2. Since that gives me a free space to just do it. Other than that, I'll do it on my own, or normally towards the closer to the end date. If I don't beat in that 1 or 2 videos before it ends. That's normally how it works for me. Other than that, thank you, Kazuki, Rick, Tanoki, Eugen, and Nova for the comments. Hopefully I didn't forget anyone. But I'm going to say it again. Thank you, Kazuki, Rick, Tanoki, Eugen, and Nova for the comments. Appreciate it as always. And let me just refresh the comments just to be sure. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So I guess for the remainder of the video, I'm just gonna focus on training, and I'll see you guys at the end when I pick up the skills and all that. Alright, well. Had enough to get a lot of skills, but didn't really have any general or escape ones left at the end. So I just chose whatever at that point. At that point, I was like, whatever. But I think this is kind of one of the better runs I had recently, for at least within the past day or two when I was training Kita. I think we'll see if it is the best. I don't think I've reached UB yet with this Kita. I don't think so. I think UC 9 was my highest, or UC 7. Still stuck in the UCs. UC 9. This could be my best one now. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'll just continue training throughout the weekend, see how I do. Probably see what I can do about, I guess, Wise, but we'll see. As in the Wise card. Maybe I'll just do the Simply Rudolph card and see how it goes. But with that being said, 1817 speed, I was hoping for higher speed, to be quite honest. 1615 stamina, 1542 power, 1301 guts, and 1278 on Wise. Now, how did I see it? 1301 in guts. Could that have been because we have the guts card? Because when I did do 2 speed for this Kita, she wasn't too far off from 1200, or I think she just wasn't too far off from 1200. So might ditch that, go for 2 speed cards, and then try to Simply Rudolph Wise card. And if I didn't mention it, 2 S aptitudes in escape and long distance. Oh, that is my best one. It was UC 7, now it's UC 9. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know how, I guess, you guys are doing with your League of Heroes prep. Is it too early? You guys got ready to finish? Maybe you guys did, who knows? And if there's anything else you guys want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. And also what your plans for the weekend are, I guess, or what you've done over the weekend, since depending when you comment in the video, I guess, because you could tell me, you could comment early, tell me what you're planning to do, or comment later and tell me what you ended up doing, since I won't be going over it until around Sunday-ish, and then post it on Monday. I just leave it down in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is also down in the description. There's a channel called Circle Requests for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. Then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Request channel on the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again. Have a good weekend. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.